Hello and welcome to this tutorial. My name is Isaac Matsanga and my website is www.isaacmats.com. You can reach out to me with a comment or maybe anything that you want us to add up in our videos so that we can come up with what you prefer. Alright, today we are going to look at Excel formulas and I've already opened up my Excel sheet. To begin with, additions. Let's say maybe we have here two numbers to add, maybe 2 and 4. Okay, so 2 and 4, and maybe let's add 2. Yeah, 2. So here with adding, we can simply put equal signs. In Excel, it's a must to have to put an equal sign if you're to put in a formula. So equal sign, we're going to add 2 plus 4 plus 2. Okay, and that's our answer. It's 8. All right, but now in Excel we normally use what we call the cell references. Okay, each of these numbers sits in a particular cell, so we refer to it by the cell it sits in. So here we are going to say equals, this is B2. This one says, this is how we read the cells. We begin with the column and then the row. So this one is sitting under column B and row 2. That's why we call it B2. And then we go ahead and then we add, this is C2. And then we go and add, this is D2. And then we hit on the enter sign on our keyboard. We get our answer here as 8. All right. So we can shift on to subtract. Say maybe we have here 10, okay, and then we have here probably, okay, can even put it here. We have here maybe 8, okay. So now to subtract, we simply come here and say equals, this is B3 minus D3. Hit on the equal sign and get E. In reality, when you get 10 minus 8, you get 2. All right, so now we come back to multiplication. Let's say we have here maybe 15, okay, and then here we have 2 here, okay, and then now we want to multiply by 2. 15 by 2, we just say equals to 15 is in B4, multiply by, there's a star on the keyboard that's represent multiplication in Excel, multiply by, this is C4, and then hit on the equal sign, you get 30. All right, next is division. So let's say we have here, let's say we have let's say 20. Okay, let's say we have 20 here, and then here we have 10. Okay, and then here when we were to divide 20 by 2, want to see how many times does 20 enter into 20, how many times does 10 enter into 20. So we still use our equal sign, and then we say this is 20 divide by the forward slash on our keyboard. It's used as a division sign in Excel, so we divide by, this is C5, we get our answer as 2. All right, so next we have some other inbuilt functions, formulas, whereby here we have sum. Now let's say we want to add this plus this plus this. That's what we call summation. So we can come here and say equals sum. All right, then open brackets, we put the first number, okay, comma, second number, comma, third number, comma, actually that's the end. So I put my I close my brackets and then I hit enter. I get my answer here, 8, which is the same as this 8. Remember, here we added up all this. Now here we have added up, but with a formula called sum. Now what if you are having very many numbers that you want to add up? You're not going to use that because you get mixed up while adding up. So you're simply going to select all what you want to add up. So for instance here, if I wanted to add up all this, I'll come here and then say, using the sum, say equals sum, open brackets, so I select from here up to here, and then I close, hit enter, I get my answer as 8. So I'm far faster than the person who put commas, put cells individually. What if now I want a summation of all this? I'll still come here and say equals sum, right? Open brackets, highlight all the cells I want to add up. Then I hit on the brackets, then hit on enter. So if I add up all this, I come to 73. All right, so that's how sum works. Looking into this other one called maximum is used to find the maximum number, the number which is bigger in all of the values given. So here still I say equals, and then I put max, okay, maximum. So I want to find out which number is the maximum among this. So you still select, so maximum from B2 to D5. This is B2 and then this is D5. So we are looking at which number is maximum from here up to here. And then you close your brackets, hit equal sign, you find out that 20 is the biggest. And if you look through here, you find that it's only 20 that's bigger. All right, so now from there it also introduces us to something else and similar called minimum. So min helps us to find the minimum number in a given range. So looking at this range, the minimum number, we select the range and hit enter. We find that the minimum number here is 2. These are the list numbers. Okay. Next, we can look at, we have finished minimum, so we go to average. Average is also the same as average. Average, open brackets. I want to get the average of these two numbers, this and this. So I close brackets. The average of this, and then I hit enter, that's the average. When you look into average, you find out average is the total sum of a number. So if you look at this, the total sum of this 20 plus 10 is 30. And over their number is 1, 2. So 30 divided by 2 is 15. That's how we get the average. Away from that, I'm introducing another function called count. Okay. Now count helps to count the cells with numbers. All right. So if I come here and then I introduce the formula count, then I open brackets. Count what? This is the range. So it's going to count for me the cells with numbers in this. When I close, I hit enter, I'll get that only 9 cells have numbers. So if I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But remember my range was here, from here up to here. So here there is no number, here there is no number, here there is no number, but it wasn't represented here. Why? Because it was only counting cells with numbers, which are 10. All right. Then there's also this of count all. Remember this one counts only numbers. So maybe if I put here maybe a name like Matt, maybe another one here like Isaac, still you can see the number doesn't show up anywhere because the count only counts cells with numbers. So where does count A comes in? Count A comes in with a difference, because count A counts everything. I would maybe call it as count all. So if I hit on the equal sign and then I say count A, I open brackets, I give it a field, the range from here to here, and then I close the brackets, I hit enter, I come up with 11. And if you look through, you'll find that cells with from here up to here, which has the numbers, is the 11. So we can prove that by counting 1, I mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Remember, this one was not counted because it has no number, or it has no any other element. So if I come here and delete, you watch what happens. If I delete, say, Isaac, it reduces. So that's how count all works. Away from that, I want us to look into median. Median is the middle number. Okay, it's the middle number for a given set of values arranged either from the smallest to the biggest or from the biggest to the smallest. So here, looking at the median, I still come and then input my formula.